Well, hello again. My name's the Reverend Simon Archer, and I am the Isle of Man Vicar, and also the Vicar of Arbury and Castletown. And I'm on a little walk. So I'm wrecking a spot. I'm hoping I can go camping maybe this week. I just had all the Easter services and all that. It's absolutely fantastic. It's been a brilliant week and an amazing Easter Sunday celebration, and yeah, I took a few days off afterwards, particularly to recover. It's less physically tiring, it's a bit emotionally tiring. You're kind of carrying quite a lot, so it's quite good to take a couple of days off at least to kind of get your head back around things. So strictly speaking, yes, I am on holiday, kind of. I was hoping to take a couple of days retreat, just kind of a couple of nights out in a tent. And yeah, so I'm wrecking a spot. It's always good, rather than going kind of randomly to places, unless they've really been recommended, to kind of check places out. And there's a spot that was suggested to me, shall we say. I'm not going to make it too public where I am. I'm on the Isle of Man. That's where I am. I'm on the Isle of Man. Because the only thing with the wild camping, it's great. Some of the big streamers, obviously, and streamers, YouTubers and things, they do show quite a lot of the places they go to, and kind of say where they are roughly, at least. But the only thing with that is you could encourage other people who perhaps aren't quite as responsible to camp there, and we don't want to. Don't particularly want to encourage it. We want to encourage a bit of camping and stuff, but let's do it in the right way. Let's put you that side for a bit. So I've got this nice trail I'm walking down. I've got my selfie stick. It's in the car. That's fine. And I'm kind of just heading down this trail, which should lead me to a spot where I'm just going to grab a cup of tea and coffee. I always say cup of tea because you say cuppa. A cuppa's a cup of tea, isn't it? But yeah, so I'm just heading down this track to a particular spot that I'm interested in. Oh, that's a nice break in the trees there. See if I can, focus in. You get a better view. Wonderful. It's even just a really nice drive up here, to be honest with you. So yeah, we're gonna have a little wander, go have a cuppa, have a chat, and that'll be it. It'll be a 5-minute video, won't it? Because it's always a 5-minute video with me. Never long. Ooh, cool. Looks like some like because I know there's mountain biking down there. There's some cool tracks down here. Again, I'm just gonna let's leave your point of view, shall we? So yeah. I don't know if that's part of a sort of downward part of a mountain bike track, or they do have like motocross and things like that over here as well, and it's quite accepting, really, considering a lot of places just wouldn't allow a lot of that stuff, and yet they do have a lot of organised stuff. But off-roading with bikes, you can even do some trails. You can do off-roading with cars, quite legitimately organised stuff. That's quite cool. And where I've parked today is a cool track that you can drive down, and it's got loads of big puddles going through it. It's really tempting to go back that way. But I've turned the car around. I'm not going to get the car completely covered in mud again. This is quite a pleasant little stroll through the woods. It's quite a rocky track. Yeah, it's like the other end of perhaps that little part. Off-roady bit. This doesn't look like it's a particularly popular spot for walking, which is quite handy. I like that. Could be some potentially some good spots in the woods, maybe. I'm very much a pitch late, leave early, leave no trace kind of person, obviously, as we all should be. So there's a few spots that I could probably get away with around here with a bit of exploration. It's not a long walk, this, so as I say, I'm going to try and keep this a bit briefer. Some interesting sort of research that I've been doing. So I've been looking into the whole monetization thing here on the Isle of Man. So it'd be really handy is the channel's growing quite nicely. Not, you know, stupid, just organically growing. And potentially within a couple of months, 2 to 3 months, I'm going to be able to monetize. But I can't monetize on the Isle of Man because there's a couple of things that are around ads. I think a lot of it is around Google AdSense. We don't have AdSense over here, so we can't monetize these websites through AdSense. So it's tricky, and it would be great to have a little bit of money coming in. I've said before about my future, and being able to stay here once I retire. So having a little bit of a side hustle. It's pretty poorly paid. Oh, here we go. Got some mountain bikes coming past. Hiya. Clearly a track known to the mountain bikers. Yeah. Yeah, so our stipends have got steadily worse over the last 10, 15 years. So income isn't what it was. It might seem like a decent amount, but basically for the hours I do, I get paid less than minimum wage. So yeah, hard to get on the ladder or have a plan for retirement when you're earning less than minimum wage. And our pensions are a bit messed up at the moment. They're trying to work on that. So yeah, just trying to find a way of getting a little bit extra coming in. Like a lot of people working second jobs or doing side hustles or whatever they might do. Why not? Why not do something myself in the spare time that I do have? And do something which I enjoy, which is a bit of video making. We'll see how we go. But yeah, the channel's growing nicely. I think our 28-day number for growth is about plus 100 subscribers. I'm getting quite as down during the midweek, but over the weekend and things, I'm getting around 9, 10, 11,000 views in a 48-hour period. So about 5,000-6,000 a day. Say 5,000 a day, which is pretty good. I'm going to get my little map out just to see if I can spot whereabouts I am. Something went wrong. Thank you. Come on, come on. Come on, map, show me where I am. Ooh. Further down, it looks. Come out here, carry on down the track. Now, good thing is, locals will probably be able to recognise this, no problem at all, but most people wouldn't unless they know the area. What I'm looking for is a Tholtan. Oh, is that the tin mines? Oh, this is lovely. Oh, I'm so glad this was recommended. This is absolutely lovely. So over there on the hill is, I believe that would be the old tin mine. If I think I am where I am, which I maybe not actually. But it's mine workings anyway. I can check it out on the maps in a bit. Ah, that's interesting. Does this actually, we have to undo this? I think we actually have to undo this. This is doesn't quite make it over. Have to excuse me a moment. There we go. Change the knot slightly so it can actually be latched without having to be undone. There we go, that's fine. Right. Yeah, this is lovely. I like interesting spots, you know, places which have got a bit of character. And boy, does this have some character. Got hills all around. Got the mine workings over there. Walking amongst the gorse. Got some fallen trees. Wow. Remains of some of the old stone walls. My phone watch has just buzzed to remind me that I'm apparently, where am I? I'm in, welcome to the UK. So apparently, in the middle of the island here, I'm in the UK. So I'd get, I've got roaming anyway, but isn't that funny? These are good. It's such a lovely spot. Over the field there, there's a old Tholtan. That's what I'm looking for as well, is a Tholtan. Let me just double check I'm in the right path. Yeah, I am. Right. It's nice. So Tholtans, I'm going to a Tholtan right now, there it is. Walking to a Tholtan right now. Now Tholtans are basically abandoned dwellings. It's like an abandoned house or a ruin of a building which was once a home found in the Manx landscape. So, yeah, it's a ruined home. Quite often you see them. I've been making some accidental phone calls recently. Every time I put my phone down, I seem to dial someone. But yeah, so we're coming down this path. This is just like the perfect little walk. This really is. Loving this. This is my thing. So I love old stone walls and old footpaths and tracks and walkways. This is just lovely. Stunning gorse. Sheep in the fields. It's a bit of a breeze today. I don't know if I'll get any drone footage of the Tholtan. That's what I'd like to do. Oh, and watch is asking me if I'm working out. Perhaps my heart rate's gone through the roof. But this is just lovely. Still trying out the new shoes. So I have the walking boots, which are the Vivo Barefoot Magnum Forest ESC. Magnum Forest ESC, I think they are. So far, getting on great with them. A little bit of a rub on my right ankle. I'm wearing in a new pair of boots. They're part plastic, part leather, and part woolen sock. They really are. So I haven't bothered plastering up my ankle or anything like that. I'm just gave it a couple of days to heal up, and then I'll keep going, and my ankle will toughen up, and the boots will soften up, and things will kind of work out. This is fantastic. Now there's another Tholtan over the field over there. But let's explore this one. So this path is completely okay to walk down. There's nothing stopping you from coming down here. Yeah, like I say, I'll take some photos of this. And then my wife is going to need to come down and see this because this is amazing. Oh. There's lots of sheep poo. Loads of sheep poo around. Which makes it interesting. You'd have to kick the sheep poo out of the way to make yourself a bit of space. But can you imagine being able to live somewhere like this? If you had the unlimited funds that you could actually buy it somehow. It's probably some Manx Forestry Commission land, I don't know. It'll be an amazing spot. Oh, wow. The old fireplace, most of it's still there. Try not to step on too much of the poop. Wow. What great. What an amazing building. Another fireplace at the other end. Oh, that's barely hanging on up there. Such a shame. Obviously, I don't know. There's a great channel. So I recommend a channel. If you search on YouTube for Ray and Carla, they'll have been here. Without a doubt, they'll have been here. And Ray and Carla will know all the names of everything and the names of the kind of the families that are here, and so who lived here, what it's called, where it is, and all those sorts of details. They'll know. And then it'll probably be on their channel. I'd watch every single video of theirs if I were you. They take some great photos. It's very interesting. So yeah, Ray and Carla, Carla, and yeah, can I just suggest that you give it a watch? There's clearly been some camping going on here. It's a shame. Don't leave bottles. I haven't got a bag with me, otherwise I'll be carrying that back with me to get rid of. But maybe if I come up on camp here, I'll make sure that I've got a bag with me to throw stuff away. I think this was made for, I can't remember now. I know it's, again, Ray and Carla, watch theirs. But these are things to maybe grind up stuff. I take it that other crops. There's other buildings around as well. There's one over there, one over that distance, and just surrounding this valley by trees. It's a little bit more sheltered here, which is quite nice. If you lived here, this would be like your views. I'm sure they were less concerned with the views and more concerned with living and surviving, but farming and all that's involved in that. But it's awesome. It does look like I'm going to be making my cup amongst the sheep poop again. wonder if I can find somewhere nice to sit down and make it, and a little bit out of the breeze maybe. There's a bit of a cold breeze coming across. I don't know whether it'd be better sitting in the sun or sitting inside here. I've really been looking at the camera, so I'm sorry if you haven't really seen the building so much. I mean, this must have been two-story because you've got the beam holes there in the wall. So I'm assuming that's beams that are going across. So a two-story house would have been pretty important, I would have thought. Right. Yeah, that wind blowing down the valley. Still standing still though. Still standing at the moment. All right, let's have another little recce and then we'll work out where we can get out this breeze and make a cuppa. Back against the wall here might do it. Right, let me get set up. I need to see me get all my gear out again to make this cuppa. You've seen it before. We'll get it on the go though. Make sure it's still on. Yeah. So I found a little spot. A couple of steps just outside, not too much poop about. Got my stove going, my mug ready. Everything's there. Going back to the alcohol stove. It is great. Love it. I love that I can just throw this in a pocket or a bag and be able to just go and make a brew anywhere I like. Pretty much obviously where I can light a small fire if you like. But this is alcohol stove, so Polymath Ultralight, I think it's called. And they do the stove set and it's just, I think it's about 15 quid. And it comes with a wind guard, not the same wind guard as I've got down there, but it comes with a wind guard. And then the actual cup set is from Lixada, and they do a really nice little cup set with spoon and cup and pot. And it didn't put out the handles to the pot. There we go. That's what I forgot before. Excuse me, a bit of a close up then. Yep. So let's give you a little tour where I'm sat. So yeah, so I've got my brew going. It's just heating up. It's a little bit out the wind here. Still got the guard on it because I just thought it just saves it. It'll heat up a bit quicker. But yeah. So it's up against the wall amongst these buildings. This mug down actually. I'd love to see that tiny mug just light so it could just fly off. But yeah, really nice spot. It's chillier than it might look. I've got my shorts on today. Look, got my legs out. With me boots. Yeah, very pale. So I don't think the camera can actually handle that glare off those legs. But yeah, I thought, no, time to get the shorts out. Warm enough. It's apparently about 11 degrees, feels like 4. But hey, and we're a bit higher up, so it's probably a bit chillier up here, but it's fine. I've got gloves with me if I get cold. I've got a hat with me if I get cold. just enjoying the peace. Don't even know if I recorded the last like 10 minutes of me chatting away about church numbers and stuff like that. Well, if not, perhaps it's not meant to be. Take that as a sign not to talk about church attendance and statistics for mission. Probably a good thing. So I'll get annoyed with how it's not all about numbers. We know it's not all about bums in pews, but it's all about bums in pews. See, carrying on now. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop the camera and sit here. I'm going to drink my coffee and I'll come back to you when I'm ready to head back, and that'll be probably the end of the video because we've walked down the path together. Walking back is kind of the same thing, but we might have another walk around the Tholtan before we go. So catch you in a minute. So yeah, just one little more explore. What does that even mean? One more explore and we'll be on our way, I think. Those skies. Need to try and work out thumbnail as well. Time to pack up.
Right, I'm literally going to put this phone in my pocket and we'll see how it gets on. So, with a bit of luck, this is recording me and catching the volume, and it's gonna take this lovely video of me wandering up the lane. But let's see, it's a bit breezy. I've got my microphone connected to my phone, and the phone connected to the drone. There we go. Anyway, that was good. What a spot. This place is absolutely lovely. Really enjoyed it. Oh, it's breezy. Should get home. It's actually 5:30, and so I'm supposed to be home fixing up dinner because I do the cooking at home. But hey, found a spot. It's really nice out here. Going to do a camp. Not sure when. Depends on the weather. I'm going to do some wet camps and stuff like that. But all of my camera gear, like the Neo, the Osmo Pocket 3, it's not really designed for this sort of thing. So this is going to crash in a minute. I've got gorse either side of me, and it's got no object avoidance, anything like that. So let's see if we keep moving forward, trying to keep it in a straight line. The balancing. Oh, that breeze won't be helping either. Oh, a bit of luck, we'll have the footage of me without a camera in my hand. I can put my gloves on. It's quite cool. Stay warm. Oh. Oh. Time to get a move on, I think. I'm not going to run on this. This is very uneven. It's not terrible, it's just like small rocks, but too big to be comfortable to run on, and easy enough to slip on. Right. What should I be saying to you? Got my hands free and my mind free. I guess one thing would be, is this going to crash into the gate? No, well done. This way. Not quite doing what I expected it to do, but there we go. Come on, keep up. It's supposed to be in front of me. Sort of direction track. This is like follow mode, isn't it? Going the wrong way. Still, kind of keeping up. Come back here. You're supposed to be facing me. That's better. Yeah, so what I want to tell you about is how you can support the channel. I'm working on, or the government's working on the whole AdSense stuff, so if I can get monetized later on. I'm not there yet. You need to subscribe, you need to press that button. You need to like the stream, you need to share it about everywhere. But that subscribe is really important because I'm getting the views and the hours are building up. But without the subscribers, I won't get monetized anyway. But the government's working on it. So if you can sub to the channel, that's great. Potentially in the future, it's going to make a difference. We'll see. But the other things, if you really want to support, you can either go to Buy Me a Coffee, and I don't care if you don't want to put anything in there, that's fine. But the Buy Me a Coffee link will be down below. And you can give me a 50p, a pound. Thanks to Kevin, who dropped me £10. Really appreciate that. Thank you, mate. That really helps. Didn't get to see you over the weekend, visiting the island, but Easter weekend, bit of a busy one for me. Most of my family didn't get to see me. You can also become patron on Patreon. Again, link below. That's kind of a monthly thing if you want to do it. You'll get access to videos early. Later there'll be much more content going on there. And there's like a 5, 10, 15 or something like that sub on there that you can do a monthly support. So there's ways, yes, I'm monetizing things. I think, you know, if you want to support, you can do. You don't, but you can massively help me out if you do. That'll help me buy new equipment, keep cameras running, all that sort of stuff. Maybe try some different things that people want me to try. That's cool. Come on, don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash. You're going to crash. You're going to have an accident. We had an incident. Still working? Probably. 1, 2. Yeah, we're working. Come over this way. That's it. No, not too far. That's it. Let's see if we can get through this gap. Come on, you can do it. Yay! We had an accident, we crashed. Yeah, so replacing my DJI Neo once I've crashed it enough times, you know, that sort of thing. Just helps along with that. And my future. The stipend I receive being a priest, it's not a lot. And we want to retire to the island, so over the next 20 years we need to find other ways of raising money to be able to secure some tiny retirement flat somewhere, which is absolutely fine. So if you can support me, fantastic. Whew. Doing well so far. Not much is left in the battery. 3 minutes and 22 seconds apparently. So I've got about 3 minutes to say my final words, I guess. So yeah, I really enjoyed visiting the Tholtan. I'm not sure which one it is, don't know what it's called, don't know who used to live there. Watch Ray and Carla to find out more about the Tholtans on the island. Really good videos, fantastic videos, well worth it. And make sure you subscribe, like, share this stream, leave a comment. Tell me about the places, always keep telling me about the places you'd like me to see, because I've got this huge list. I've got glens to visit, beaches to visit, museums, towns, all sorts of stuff planned. So I've got a few days off now. I'm not going to be able to get through. I think it's going to take me about 20 years to see and film everything that I want to over here. But more videos all the time. It's your first time tuning in. Huge back catalogue of videos you can watch from when I first started out to more recent stuff, beach camps. And maybe there'll be another beach camp, well, not beach camp, another camp coming from the Tholtan I've just been to. I think there will be. So before we crash, take care of yourselves, more importantly take care of each other. God bless, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.